Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Bella here from RachandBellaCrafts in her crafty studio, and I've just come home and I've been to a wonderful service with the British Legion in our town called Blenavon. And my husband took the service. I will be posting some photographs on Facebook on the Junk Journal trading posts, so you'll see them on there if you'd like to see them, okay? Now, my camera's really high today, so I can't see. As long as I stay here, I think I'm okay. This was the service sheet that we used with Our Majesty the Queen on, and that was what we did. So I'll be taking some photographs for Cheryl to see, and I'll be sending them to Cheryl. I have heard from Cheryl twice today. She seems to be on the mend, but it's going to be, you know, a little bit of a slow progress with her because this lady just cannot keep still. And we love her to bits. So we're sending you lots of love and hugs, Cheryl. But please be a good girl because we want you to be around a long, long time. All right, my darling? And thank you for the lovely messages you've been sending me today. Right, so there we are. So that's that. That was the celebration of the Platinum Jubilee. So I've had a wonderful weekend. I've had a wonderful week, actually. I'll show you that in a moment. But yesterday we went over to Chepstow. You won't know these names, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. And there was an antique shop there that Rachel had already been in, because I think she's shown you some of these things already from this shop. And this actually wasn't in that shop. I'm just trying to remember where I got this. Maybe it was. Maybe, no, I think it was in another shop. And I just stumbled on it. And guess what it is? And I wish I'd found it 2 weeks ago, because look. Isn't this a shilling? And I think my husband said it was 1953. Oh, look, isn't she absolute 52? 1952. So I'm not sure whether this would be of an age where I could scan it. I've no idea, but Rachel will know, so she'll put me right. But I can certainly use, you know, these photographs and these lovely pages when I make my journal, which I shall be making, because it'll be a keepsake. So isn't that absolutely amazing? But there's a couple of pictures in here I wanted to show you, if I can find them now. These are fabulous. Look, I'm just going to flick through. Here it is. Oh no, that's the one. She's stunning. And this is quite matte, this paper. It's not really shiny because it's worn away, I expect. Where's the ones I wanted to show you? Hang on a minute. I'll find them now in a minute. Give me a sec. Because you're going to think they're stunning when I do find them. Excuse me. There. Let me just stand up, make sure you're in the shot. Now it says here, 2 designs from the Queen's wardrobe, created by her dressmaker, Mr. Normal Hartnell. Some of you may know or may not know this famous designer, but aren't they just stunning? So that's from the Queen's wardrobe, and they're absolutely beautiful. So they'll certainly be going in my journal. Look at this lovely paper. Elizabeth Regina. So we've had a wonderful week, and God bless our Queen, because we do love her, and she's been so faithful. Anyway, there we go. So that's that. Just been to this, as I say, and we've had a wonderful celebration, and there was this lovely lady there with the buffet, you know, that they put on some food for us. And I wanted to show you the lovely cakes that this lady has brought. And this is from the Cake Ladies. But I'll tell you a story now in a minute, if you just bear with me. But aren't these absolutely gorgeous? Let me just lift that one up and you can read. It says, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee 2022, and that's got icing on there. I'll put it up a bit closer. All red, white and blue. I know that's not absolutely white, but there's white on that one. So aren't they stunning? But I'll tell you why I brought the box, and I've got 2 of these, and I asked the lady if I could bring them home. I'm going to wipe them all out with wet wipes and line them out, and won't my lace look lovely in there? You'll all think I'm nuts, but look, isn't that gorgeous? And the other one, I don't know what to do with the other one. It's gone somewhere. So I'll just put these over there because that was lovely. I'll just put them down there a minute. So we've had such a lot of fun, but I wanted to share these things that I got yesterday. So I got this lovely tray cloth, as we call them here in Wales. Isn't that beautiful? And look, there's some little flowers. Let me turn it round there, which I thought would be lovely for my slow stitch that I'm doing, because I don't have to stitch everything. If you can't stitch, get these doilies or tablecloths, and you can cut them up and use these. You don't have to do your own stitching, because that is outstanding. That is beautiful. Let me just make sure I'm in shot. There. Isn't that lovely? So that was that, and that was £1. And this beautiful lace, it's like a church. I bought this, I think, I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I bought these in the same place I bought that book, because I had a, no I didn't, I bought them, no I didn't, I'm telling fibs. I bought that. I got a pile of these wonderful, oh, my tea bags are in there. I bought new tea bags, and look at the colour, they're gorgeous. Anyway, from the antique shop. I've been trying to find these, and this is the place that Rachel was telling us about on her RachandBellaCrafts. I'm going to stand up so I make sure I'm showing you properly. That one there is Genova via Roma. There. Look at this one, isn't it sweet? Gather ye roses while ye may, old time is still a living. Isn't that gorgeous? You don't see those very often. Is that one? That one? That was quite thick. This one. I won't bore you. I'll go quickly. These are still in their envelopes. Aren't they lovely? Look at the gold on there. And I love this one. Absolutely love it. Put it down a bit so you get the full view. Remember my sister's birthday. Isn't that sweet? And that one. Bright hours upon your birthday. I think they did it so much better. Oh, look. I forgot to show the back. Than we do now, don't you think? Yeah, that one's got writing on as well. Dear Lil, just to wish you a very happy birthday with love from Dot. But that obviously wasn't posted. Neither was that. Is that one? I love that, actually. Oh, that was the other one I loved. To greet your birthday. Yeah. Dear George, wishing you a real birthday. Real happy birthday. Love, Grace. Well, that was my mother-in-law's name, Grace. And I wish I'd had this 2 months ago when I was doing the art journal. Look. Isn't that amazing? And it's embossed. I don't know whether you can actually see the embossing on there, can you? There, if I tilt it up a little bit. Dear Polly, dear Polly. Oh, Mandy, that's my daughter's name. Cousin Mandy. How sweet. Aren't they adorable? So that was those, and I tell you what, it was a good find because with everything I bought, I thought I had something else, but obviously I didn't. It all came to quite a lot of money, and maybe I had the book as well. I know I had something else, and she gave it to me half price, so how about that then? So I was thrilled with that. So Bella did very well. So that was that. Then I went into another lovely shop and I bought these lovely tins. The first shop we went in, I bought this one. Isn't it fun? I love old tins. I really love old tins. But these are modern ones, obviously. And I bought some beautiful elastic. And this one is really, it's really soft. but it is elastic, and I thought it'd be nice in the pink journal that I'm doing. I bought some more elastic there. So these little tins have got my elastic in now, and I can keep that on my desk. I've got blue food dye all over my fingers. I don't know what she used, but it's powerful stuff, and I wish I knew what it was, because we could do that with our papers. Oh, this one doesn't want to come off. Hang on a sec. There we go. And I bought some threads. So these are DMCs. But look at the colours, aren't they gorgeous? This is for my slow stitch. So I thought they can go in there for now, until I get more organised. I'm going to do my craft room next week. I'm going to change it all round, because it's just not working the way it is. So that's that. Then I went into the same place I got the elastics from, and I bought these lovely pieces of material, and they were rolled up like this, and that's how I bought them. Sorry, I'm telling fibs. This was in Monmouth, because we went on to Monmouth then, and she had them rolled up tight with lovely bits of thread around them, and they were £1 each. So each one was rolled up, but the colours I thought were lovely, and I'll tell you what I'm going to use those for in a bit. And there was a blue one as well, but I haven't brought that one up, I don't think. So that was that. So aren't they sweet? Sweet little pieces of material. So that was those. And I thought they all went well with this paper of Rachel's. So I was getting quite excited about that. So now, while I'm on the subject of showing you, I'll just show you the books I brought back from church. And these are my husband's own books, and he's given them to me. So you know what we'll be doing with these, don't you? And they'll be going in. Oh, look at this. This is what caught my eye. You never find the things you're looking for, can you? There. Look at that sellotape. Isn't it great? And we all try to replicate that, don't we? So there we are. So that was one book, and that's The Gospels in Modern English. Another Pilgrim's Progress, but Every Child's Pilgrim Progress. So that's a lovely book. Isn't that super duper? I don't know if there's any more pictures. Look at that. That'd be a fun one to do, wouldn't it? So that was gorgeous. And this one, I love this one. Heroes of Christianity. Wrong way up. But this is lovely. I love the font on this. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got pictures in as well. So if I wanted to do some, look at that one. I would love to paint that. So that was that. So that's that one. But I did love the font. Let me hold it up. See what I mean? And this one, the font on this one is beautiful as well. So they're gorgeous, look. So he's given me permission to use these. My hubby, that is. And this one is, what is this? Testament of Love. Oh, there's a lovely blank page there. I love blank pages. And it's very thick, this one, so it would be used for other things. So there we are. That was the books I just brought home, literally. Now let's move back on to, oh, I knew there was something else. That was the other thing I bought. And I bought that in where I bought the elastic. But aren't they gorgeous colours? And let me stand up. This is the make. I'll turn it on. It's called Do Crafts Artiste. There we are. I'll hold it up so I don't... and they're pastel colours, look. They weren't cheap, but paints aren't, are they? So there we are, if you're interested. And that was in... actually, it was a wool shop. And she had beautiful wools in there. And she had this machine where she was making hats. And she was winding it round like this. And the wool was going round and it was getting more and more, it was coming up like this. And she took it off and it was a bobble hat. How clever is that? And she said, a lot of the men are using them. She said they love it because it's mechanical, obviously. But aren't these a lovely colour? So we'll try those out this week. So I'll keep those handy so we can try them out. Let me put my material over there. I am coming to the main event. here we are. This is what I've been up to, and there was a couple of things I wanted to show you. Now, I was in the middle. When did I do this? Last night, I think. Or was it this morning? I can't remember. Might have been this morning. No, it wasn't. I'm telling fibs. It was yesterday morning because I was watching Amity. Is it Amity or Amity? Amity, I think. Amity Bloom, and she was doing a flippy, flappy tuck. And I thought this would be ideal for Rachel's challenge, which is flip, flaps and tucks. So this is what she made. And it's an envelope. See, it's just a card envelope. I've had cards in them. And I've actually just folded it over like this. So if I remember, I'll put the link down below and you can go over and have a look. But it's Amity Bloom, so you'll find it. And they're going to go on there. And this paper is actually out of that lovely book I showed you that I've been using in here, like these papers here. Is that in the way? No. All right, so we've just got to glue those on there. I got as far as that and then that there. And I've been trying to think how to keep it shut, but actually I think once I've got the paper on here, I think that'll be heavier and it might just stay down. It's flapping up because it's the paper's loose, I think. So what a fun idea. So that'll go in this book because it's all matching with the lovely papers that I've used. All right, so that was that, and that's Amity Bloom. And then this one, I had the idea from Roxy Creations. Let me just check your in view. Oh yes. And she was doing clusters. But I suddenly had the idea that I might do the clusters. And what I did, I glued this paper down, a sheet of this, and I tore all around the edges. And then I glued it onto the page. Here, look. I glued it on. No, I'm telling you, what did I, no, I couldn't have done. I made these first, individually, as a cluster. Then I glued this on, and then I glued the clusters onto the page. And I thought, well, it's something different, isn't it? And I thought it was really sweet with that. So I thought when that closed, you're not seeing the print necessarily, but you're seeing a lot of loveliness on there. And it was a change from lace. So I thought that was a lovely idea. And the other thing I did yesterday, or the day before, I can't remember, I did finish this tag. And I put, that's a little pocket there, I put that in there to show you. So that goes in, that not that necessarily, but I'm just showing you that that will go in there. And I did put some of that on here. I don't know whether you're able to see it, underneath the words. And this was some old sari that I had. And I made a bow. And that's Rachel's, out of Rachel's. And I did cover the back because I was just not happy about it. So she's covered, but I've sewn that on there, but I haven't sewn the back yet. If I do. And that's what I was saying to you. I didn't necessarily have to come all the way over here with this lace, because actually that holds that in nicely now, because it's only coming from there to there. All right, so that was a good size, that. I think that'll go down a little bit more. There we are. You can have it up or down. If you want the words to show, you can leave it there. So that was that. So I thought that went nicely with that. That's if it stays there, you know what I like. And I think you've seen the rest. So this was just going to be a quick hello for tomorrow. And I'll be posting this up later. I'm not sure how much you can see now because she's so big. There we are. And we'll carry on tomorrow, I think. I've got a couple more ideas, but she's taking some time to do. And that one's going in the middle. And the other thing I thought of doing, well, that's I was wondering whether to make a pocket with that. We'll see. Aren't they beautiful pictures? And as I said before, I did cut down the pages, and I think it's working much better. I was losing the plot a bit because they were so big. Oh, and I didn't show you this, I don't think. And I actually glued paper, this paper again, with the other page, that one, excuse me, on here, and it's on both sides. All right, so I did that, and I was just trying to work out there what size tag I would use on here. But there we are. She's looking really nice. I'm really pleased with her, and she's coming along, and she's now getting nice and chunky. So I think if it gets, and I've got space there now, if you can see, it's not actually coming to the edge of the page like it was before. So if it wraps around a little bit, I won't mind, but I did score that, so I could manipulate it and make it more rounded, if you know what I mean, if I wanted to. So there we are. So that's as far as I've got. I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and we're going down now to light the fire, the log burner, because it's gone really cold and it's wet. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. And as I say, love to Cheryl. Please keep praying for her. She's asked for prayer, specifically asked for prayer, and her husband John, and her family, obviously, because she's longing to be home. I don't think she's home, but I'm not sure with the message I had. So all of you, please take care and have a wonderful week. And I'll be back tomorrow. God bless you all.